Welcome back, guys. As you can see, we just got the engine off the B and we got it up on the stand. I was going to bring another stand out here, but I ended up just taking the C block off for now. I'll bring another one out later, put it back on. I'll probably need another couple of them out here for what we're doing. But so we got it up here on the stand. Heater's still running in the background, so again, I apologize for the noise. But let's roll this thing over and pull the pan off, and I just want to see what it looks like tonight. Well, got some water down in it, coming out of somewhere. Brought the impact out here with us, but I forgot. It actually belongs in my box at work. I've got an air impact out here, but I don't feel like starting the air compressor. Guys, there it is. Big reveal of what the bottom end of this thing looks like. I'm scared to look. What's it look like? Oh boy. Ooh. Like I said, I'm scared to look. Oh wow. Oh, wow. Well, it's been a couple days, or 3, 4, something like that. It's been a few days. After we opened that up, I was at a loss for words. So I had to go home and question my life's decisions for a few days. But come back out here tonight, and I've got one of the not the rod caps, the main bearing caps broke loose, and we're going to pull it off and see what maybe the crank looks like. I know the cam is toast, but I want to get a look at that crank and see what it's going to look like. Of course, popping one main cap off of it, really not going to be able to tell much, but hopefully it's not just too terribly pitted. I know it's going to be rusty, but if it's not just completely pitted, maybe we can have that crank machined and be able to save it. But looking at this right now, I'm almost thinking that this engine is going to have to be just pushed off to the side, and we're going to find a parts tractor with a good engine that can be rebuilt to put on here, which I was kind of thinking that anyway. With that big crack in the block, I was already planning on finding another block for it. And maybe I was hoping to be able to reuse this cam and crank and everything, but I don't think it's going to happen. So anyway, I'll turn you around and we'll pull this main cap off and just see what that looks like. Like I said, I don't have much faith in it, but we'll see. Yeah, it's like I said, when I pulled this pan off the other day, I was at a loss for words. But these bolts, I mean, they do have a little bit of oil on them. So maybe there's hope. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of rust on that crank, but it's not just pitted. So maybe, like I said, you can look down in there. That cam it's gone. Let me grab a wrench And we'll see, maybe we can get one of these rod caps off and look at a rod journal too. So I'll grab a wrench, I'll be right back. Yeah, I was able to get the nuts broke loose on this rod cap. Which was really actually kind of surprising with how corroded everything is. I really didn't figure they'd break loose, but they did. I may have just got myself in a bind. Oh. Yeah. I don't know if that's gonna... If I can get my light to stay where I want it. Boys, I don't think that cap's gonna come off of there. Well, guys, that was not what I wanted to find. Like I said, this little tractor's been full of surprises from day one. And that, when I pulled that off the night, I was at a loss for words. We're not gonna give up on it though. We're too far into it now to give up. And give up is not my vocabulary anyway. So we've got plenty more. I mean, we've still got rear end, final drives, PTO, hydraulic pump, all that back there to see if we can get it going, which that reminds me, let's just try something right quick. The other day when we were messing with this, when we first got it home, I tried to turn the PTO shaft and it wouldn't turn. Then I got to thinking, the shift lever is stuck. It won't move, it's froze up. But maybe, now that we've got this engine off, if that was stuck in gear, that would explain why it wouldn't turn. So that just hit me. I want to see if it'll turn now. Yeah, nope. PTO shaft still won't turn. Okay, well, anyway. The transmission does spin, and the rear end final drives, they're not locked up or anything. I can shift it in and out of gear. So that shouldn't take too much to rebuild it. New bearings and seals, and maybe a new gear or two. I don't know. We'll know until we get into it. But we do have plenty of work to do, and I will start trying to look around and source a replacement engine for this old girl. That's about all I got for you tonight. I know it's kind of a shorter video, but I was really hoping that when we pulled that pan off, the bottom end of this would look pretty good, and we could pull the main and rod caps off and get the crank out of there and then try to drive them rods and sleeves and pistons out. But you win some, you lose some. But anyway, back to what I kind of alluded to at the start of this video. It's getting real close to Christmas time, and we're getting real close to 500 subscribers. I think right now, as of the time of filming this video, we're at 456. So we're almost 500. And I've been thinking about it for a while. Now that we're getting closer, when we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway for all of our subs. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I know you guys should like it. It is, I'm going to give you a whole package. It's going to be a package. There's going to be 3 or 4 things in it. Pretty neat little package. But the main thing in it is handmade by my mother, and it is one of a kind. There will never be another one like it. So whoever the lucky winner is gets a one-of-a-kind piece to go along with this project. So hope you guys stay tuned for that and share this video, get the word out. When we hit 500 subs, I'll make the video up and we'll do a giveaway. So I've got all the details worked out on how we're going to do it. We just got to get to that 500 sub mark. So anyway, and also first of the year, or shortly after the first, I am working on some t-shirts for the Save the Bee project. And we may do more later on, just some different channel type t-shirts and stuff. But for right now, I'm working on a couple designs for this project, for Save the Bee. So we'll get all that done. I'll let y'all know when they're up for sale. If you guys want to support the channel, support this project, we would appreciate all your support and all your help. So, and they're going to be some nice t-shirts. I designed 3 or 4 of them, and I've got it narrowed down to 1 or 2 that I really like, and I think you guys will like them too. So anyway, I'll let y'all know when that comes up. Stay tuned when we hit 500 subs for the giveaway video. And like I said, that's about all I got for you tonight. So hope y'all enjoyed watching this, and hope you stay tuned for the rest of the project. We'll see what kind of surprises lie in the rear end of this thing. I know the front end wasn't good. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. See you on the next one.